Hey everybody, welcome back to the Here to See channel, where we focus on sharing pearls of wisdom, nuggets of knowledge, understanding the difficult, and instructions for a better life. Got a recommendation for you. Saving My Assassin. What a book. I should be dead, buried in an unmarked grave in Romania. Obviously, I'm not. God had other plans. An astonishing true story by Virginia Prodan and read by Matilda Novak. Awesome story. This is a page turner, as they say. Saving My Assassin, and it's an Audible book as well. I should be dead, buried in an unmarked grave in Romania. Obviously, I'm not. God had other plans. At just under 5 feet tall, Virginia Prodan was no match for the towering 6-foot 10-inch gun-wielding assassin the Romanian government sent to her office to take her life. It was not the first time her life had been threatened, nor would it be the last. As a young attorney under Nicolae Ceausescu, brutal communist regime, Virginia had spent her entire life searching for the truth. When she finally found it in the pages of the most forbidden book in all of Romania, Virginia accepted the divine call to defend fellow followers of Christ against unjust persecution in an otherwise ungodly land. For this act of treason, she was kidnapped, beaten, tortured, placed under house arrest, and came within seconds of being executed under the orders of Ceausescu himself. How Virginia not only managed to elude her enemies time and time again, but also helped expose the appalling secret that would ultimately lead to the demise of Ceausescu's evil empire, is one of the most extraordinary stories ever told. A must-listen for all generations. Saving My Assassin is the unforgettable account of one woman searching for truth, her defiance in the face of evil, and surprise encounter that proves without a shadow of a doubt that nothing is impossible with God. Oh, I really enjoyed it. And I listened to it on Audible. And here is an Audible sample. Listen to this.
This is Audible.
Saving My Assassin, written by Virginia Prodan, narrated by Matilda Novak. To Anka, Andrea, and Emmanuel, my children. I should be dead, buried under an unmarked grave in Romania. Obviously, I am not. God had other plans. Virginia Prodan. Introduction. Bucharest, Romania, 1984. Miruna, my legal assistant, peeked into my office doorway. A big man in the waiting room says he wants to discuss a case. She shrugged. That's all he will tell me. My desk lamp shed light over open books and files, covering every inch of my large cherry desk. I still had a mountain of work to do on a case to defend young Christians arrested for transporting Bibles. Noticing how late it was, I told her, "Go home. I'll see how I can help him." I followed her to the waiting area, where a broad, muscular man wearing a dark, expensively cut coat was seated. I motioned for him to follow me into my office. At the doorway, I turned and noticed he towered over me. He ran his enormous hand over the silver doorplate, reading, Virginia Prodan, Attorney. Then he closed the door behind him. I met his eyes. They radiated an unsettling mix of pain, suffering, and cruelty like the eyes of a bloodthirsty yet wounded lion. A much wounded man, I thought. I hope I can help him. The slam of the waiting room door sounded, followed by the click of the outer door. My assistant was gone. "Sit down." The man pointed to one of the two chairs in front of my desk. His bushy brows formed an angry V. I swallowed a scream. My blood chilled, and rapid-fire thumping pounded in my ears. I lowered myself into the chair. On the side table, my daughters, Anka and Andrea, smiled from framed photos. The man sat in the other chair, pulled back his coat, and reached into a shoulder holster, withdrawing a gun. "You have failed to heed the warnings you've been given," he said, pointing the gun toward me. My heart pounded against my chest like a courtroom gavel. "I've come here to finish the matter once and for all." He flexed his fingers, and I heard the distinctive click of a trigger cocking into place. "I am here to kill you." Chapter 1. Teciochiol, Romania, 1961. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You are able to say to yourself, "I lived through this horror. I can take the next thing that comes along." Eleanor Roosevelt. On Good Friday, it was customary for children to ask their parents for forgiveness and to kiss their parents' hands.
Sounds great, doesn't it? It is, and it's available on Amazon. If you just want to buy the book, you can get from Kindle or hardcover or paperback or audiobook. And again, it is available on Audible, and that's how I listened to it. I really enjoyed it. And the narrator, Matilda Novak, is really great too. The author, Virginia Prodan, she's got a tremendous ministry. The links are in the description below to her ministry website. She's got another website that's focused on her books and products. You can see that in the description below. She is focused on helping people. And there you can see how you can partner with her in her endeavors. And she's got a Facebook page there, and she's got 1,500 followers on Facebook, and she has a podcast too you can listen to. Courageous Leadership with Virginia Prodan. Be sure to check that out. The narrator, Matilda Novak, she really does an awesome job in this. And Matilda, this is her website, links are in the description below. She's a trained actor with a good ear and a delivery style and accent and voice in voiceover work, and she does an excellent job. I would search out other books that she has done because she has a lot of talent. But this has been our review recommendation for Saving My Assassin, an astonishing true story by Virginia Prodan, read by Matilda Novak. Like and subscribe. You can see these and other great videos. And at the Here to See channel, we've got playlists with recommendations of other books and movies and items of interest. You can check those out also in the description below. So be sure to comment below. Share your experiences with us. Have you read Saving My Assassin? Awesome story, isn't it? And if you don't know Jesus as your Lord and Savior, read the Gospel of John chapter 3 to learn about His forgiveness and talk to God about it. That's the most important thing. And if you listen to this book, you will learn that Virginia sure hears the voice of God. God bless.